Beavis, wake up. Hey, we made it.
What is good, everybody? What is up? Welcome back to the Savage Land. Welcome back to another episode of The Field. And yes, on The Field today, I got a couple of things I want to talk about. Usually The Field is where I do most of my G.I. Joe reviews or Valaverse or anything kind of related in that aspect. But today, we're strictly focusing on the Dreadnoks. That's why it's called The Club. Pretty much, I treat the Dreadnoks like a motorcycle gang. The visions, the imagination I have in my head, that's how they move. That's how they look right now. And I have several things that's just related to them that came in within the past week. Like I just received Roadpig. Did a nice trade with my man Greg Archer, man, for Nagahide, man. Thank you, man. Nagahide, man, it was a sleeper. I didn't think he would be that good, and especially with the Razorback that he comes with, man. And Roadpig, he's also sweet too. I also picked up the Ghostrider Big Bad Toy Store exclusive from Mezco. That's what this red bike that Torch is on is driving. Ever since I seen that figure, I just pictured it with a Dreadnok. Really, I'm picturing it for Xandar, but Torch looks just as good on it, man. And we're pretty much just gonna go over all of that. Everything that kind of is included with that Big Bad Toy Store Ghostrider is pretty much Dreadnok ready. I mean, he's getting stripped down, man. But the Ghostrider, I do like it, but for all the accessories, especially this bike, it definitely belongs to the Dreadnok. So let's just jump into this episode and just go through a few things with the club, the Dreadnoks. Dreadnoks for life, baby. All right, first up we got Roadpig. The only thing I can really say about Roadpig is the biggest thing I hear people talking about is the face sculpt. Right now I have the Bang-like mask on him. For me, I believe that's the best way, the most menacing way, best way to show him being menacing. And far as the quality of the figure, man, I think he's A1, man. I think this is a really good figure. My biggest thing about the face sculpt is it's not a bad face sculpt, but I'm kind of decide which way were they going with the expressions. I think the expressions kill it because you have this kind of null and void face right here, which doesn't remind you of the vintage figure, or it's slightly different. He's younger looking and everything. And then he has another face that switches up under this mask that I'll show you guys, that he's kind of like a kind of a jipper, or maybe kind of a happy look. And he definitely, to me, doesn't ever come off that as back in the day. But I never read the comic books, the old comic books, as far as the way the figure looked. But I don't have a problem with the face sculpt at all, and I don't have a problem with him being jipper. I think they should have leaned more into a hardcore yelling face sculpt, and then also a more of a really just big goof happy face sculpt. Just that hard difference, making an even balance instead of these kind of just in the middle of the road type faces. But let's talk about the good on him, man. I like this new body. I think this new body looks good. I think it's something different. I don't even think I have another action figure that actually looks like this, man. I just like that they made him just this big, thick, cornbread fed Wisconsin looking boy, you know what I'm saying? Almost like Brock Lesnar. I'm cool. I'm satisfied with this because they really went all the way for him, man. They gave him some nice tattoos. Some people have a problem with the Dreadnok tattoo on the stomach. I could go without that, but it's not like that kills me on this figure. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but I could have went without it. I don't care. The arm tattoos are dope though, like the chain on his arm. He also has like a grade A like pig stamp on there, and then he has the Anarchy tattoo for the Dreadnok. So the tattoos for the most part is clean work though, no matter which one it is. Even the stomach tattoo, it has more of like a wild style, not necessarily wild style like letters, but it's got that like hard old English type lettering on there, because I can't really make it out. I know it says something. I know it's like a tat across the stomach like Pac, or you know, it's just like a 90s type thing, man, for them thugs. But they look good, man. Far as his shoulder pads, a lot of people say that is gonna hint towards Refrigerator Perry, which I hope so. The body looks like Refrigerator Perry type ordeal, man. But the skull on the shoulder pad, the sculpt, the paint, man, this dude looks good. And you can see the big new warhammer that he has, that's kind of like a razorback pig or some type of hog or wild boar or something with the like a meat tenderizer on the end. That's just dope. And the Bane mask, he actually has a smiley face up under there, but with the Bane mask, it makes the eyes look a little bit more sinister, a little bit more grimacing, like he's up to something, man. And it's just dope, man. Look at the belt, has a lot of sculpt and paint in that. Then he has on like these chaps, blue jeans look good. This is a good looking figure, and he's a well put together figure. And the more I mess around with him, yo, he's kind of like going up towards the top of a list as far as classified. And then look at the knee pad like that, just that razorback of that hog knee pad with the underbite teeth. I mean, it's just dope. And then of course he has his classic center block, which looks like a real center block. I have some center block that I mess around with in my dioramas, and that would go perfect with like blasting through a wall. This guy is he's an A1 figure in my eyes, man. And the face sculpt is not bad. It's just the expressions they chose I would question. They give him so much stuff, man, that I forgot that he was a 2-pack. He comes with a great pet. He might be the best owner pet combo, to be quite honest with you, because he has so much stuff going on. He's so unique. And then the dog is just very, very solid. Ruckus, pretty much as far as Ruckus goes, top notch. I mean, another great addition to the G.I. Joe Zoo. He gets an extra head sculpt along with Roadpig, and as you see now, I had the mask off, and he has that kind of, he's not really yelling, he just has his mouth open. They also gave him some type of meat hook as far as Roadpig. It's different from Crocmaster. It has a little bit different hook and blade on it, but definitely something great for figure fodder. Also, he gets a shield, as you can see here, pretty much same thing as Shockwave shield, just has a different design on it. Says good luck with a big pig on the front of it. Roadpig comes with just a lot of stuff. So far as, like I said, as far as the face sculpt ordeal, that is very minute on my end. Like I said, I really don't think it's bad. I could really live with it with the mask off, to be quite honest with you. But it looks a lot more sinister when you put that Bane mask on. And then last but not least, they also gave him a different kind of upgraded mask, like a pig head with almost like a Nazi type spike biker helmet on. Oh yeah, and he also comes with 2 fists too, which I got on his hand now. So he just comes with a lot, man. He's loaded, man, and like I said, he's a great figure. All right, so this is my first time putting on this pig head mask, and it's dope. It gives it a post-apocalyptic type feel, and just gives a different aspect to Roadpig. Roadpig is A1. He's solid. There's enough accessories with him. There's enough different little things you can do to switch him up and just give him a more versatile look. Also, a little note here. This is Mattel's Big Van Vader's Willy Mammoth hat that Big Boa has on. Now, I'm not necessarily saying it fits on Big Boa, but I'm just trying to give the size of character you probably need to put this on, because the Mattel figure is a little bit bigger. But it fits well with Roadpig, and just going with that Mad Max kind of just, you know, out of this world look. And I think it's pretty dope, and I think it's something cool to add to, you know, to your playability, especially with a character like Roadpig and somebody that's running around with him.
Let's get moving, Beavis.
Next up, this week I received Nagahide, and I did this with a trade with a guy named Greg Archer. Shout out to him. I see him in a lot of the G.I. Joe community, YouTubers, comment section, and just interacting. And he's definitely passionate about toys like a lot of us are. But he did a trade for me with this Nagahide, and he wanted the original Gnawgahyde because he had did something with his. So ironically, those two figures share parts. And reason why I'm even having Nagahide up here, because I know he's been out for a minute, but definitely a solid character. Definitely another solid 2-pack. Definitely another great animal added to the G.I. Joe Zoo with the wild boar. Whoever thought a wild boar would be this fun? Right now he is on sale on Amazon for 29 bucks. If you were just kind of waiting on this figure for the price to drop, it is definitely worth that. 2 great figures. He moves well. He's definitely has a lot of great sculpt, especially with the scar on his head. Nagahide is definitely a character I really wasn't looking forward to, but getting him in hand, definitely glad I got him. And I definitely will be probably grabbing another pack probably in the next couple of months. He will probably be on sale. He was on sale at Target for like $22, and with the static monkey that you get, I mean, he has a lot of playability with him, and when it drops down in price like that, definitely worth scooping up. Definitely worth scooping up a couple if you just looking to build a little bit of army build with those those wild boars, man. So Nagahide, another solid character, another solid Dreadnok 2-pack. I received 2 solid Dreadnok 2-packs within the past week, man, and I really just didn't expect that to come. And a lot of stuff that I received this week is all kind of really centered around the Dreadnoks, man, and it's definitely shaping up to start to be a great team.
Whoa, Beavis, look.
Also want to take the time out to give some honorable mentions to these 2 guys right here. These 2 pretty much Valorverse figures, man, are honorary Dreadnoks in my eyes. Bone Collector with the bone mask on, definitely looks like he could fit in the Dreadnok group. Definitely looks like somebody else who's is a little bit more confident, like Zartan, instead of just an idiot. Also Bone Breaker, as you see with the dog back there and the monkey on his back. That is a Marvel Legends head on the Sergeant Slaughter body from Valorverse. He just fits so well with that body, man. It's just almost like he was made for it. His head snaps on the ball peg very well with the Valorverse figures. That ball peg is compatible to Marvel Legends. But these 2 characters right here, if somebody didn't know anything about the Dreadnoks and say, hey, here's all the Dreadnoks with them 2 included in it, they'd be like, hey, those guys don't fit. These guys totally fit, man, and they're honorary members in my Dreadnok group. And as far as my playability and what you see in the future with me doing Dreadnoks, they will definitely be a part of that collective. All right. Next up, we got this beauty right here. This beautiful, just monochromatic candy red bike from the BBTS Mezco exclusive first appearance Ghostrider. And as soon as I seen that figure, I knew that this is going to be a Dreadnok bike, man. As you can see, it has working lights as far as in the tail, the headlights, the inner workings throughout, man. It comes with a lot of great accessories. And as far as this Mezco Ghostrider, all the accessories, man, fit right in with the Dreadnoks. I wanted this bike actually for Xandar, but Torch actually looks pretty good on it, man. That set is overpriced, way overpriced. This is just some eye candy that I wanted, and paying the price for it. But hey, you only live once, man, and just to have this special bike inside of a group of black Harleys, man, it's just really gonna stand out, especially when the lights are on. I mean, it's a special bike, you know, special bike, man, and it looks really good. It's totally different from any other bikes that you've seen far as for 1/12 scale, man, and it's really got everything in the works, man. It looks really good here on the camera. Another cool accessory with that Mezco Ghostrider is it has a bendy wire chain. Actually a real metal chain with a bendy wire going through it, so you can just kind of do some cool dynamic poses. I know this one is not too great, but I'm just trying to show you that you could pretty much hold a pose and flex this chain the way you want it, man. And I know that's something that every 1/12 scale collector wishes that they had when they have a chain accessory. Is it real, and can I flex it? And this one you definitely can. Also, another accessory that fits this character all too well. This one's more of a pose plastic chain, but it also has that flame effect on it, man. And who better than hold this than Torch? Looks good in his hands too, and it also looks great with the Ghostrider, man. So another great effect, man. And like I said, who better to display this flaming effects than my man Torch here?
You're right, Beavis. Fire is cool.
Also here we have the flame effect from the Ghostrider bike. You can play that off as a flame effect for Torch, or just a flame effect period if you position it right. I believe here is the back tail fire that comes off the back of the bike, but I got it played out just like, you know, Torch just lit up the ground real quick, man. But it's a lot of different accessories, kind of all just aimed towards the Dreadnoks with that Ghostrider Mezco pack, man. So it's definitely versatile and can be moved around. And real quick, I'll just show you guys how the flame effects go on the Ghostrider bike. This is a piece that goes in the front here, and then this piece that I was just using for Torch kind of just hooks in the back here. And you got some nice flame effects for your Ghostrider, man, so it can be played off. But awesome bike. I can't express how good this bike looks and how cool it is. Another thing that came across my table this week is the WWE Wrecking Truck here. I bought this 2 weeks ago from Ollie's, and don't get it twisted, the truck itself, when it's in all black, I mean, looks great. You don't have to do anything to it, and it'll fit into what you need to do. But the thing about this truck is it's almost made to, like, say, hey, Screaming, customize me, because it's a wrecking truck from WWE. It'll break apart, so all the pipes will come off, this will come off, the hood will come off. It's easy to take the wheels off of the frame and just kind of mock it up and paint it up to whatever you want to do. I painted this up with spray paint, but with all intentions in my head to make a truck for Roadpig. And I was wondering, would he fit in there? And yes, he fits in there. He should. It's really made for WWE figures, which are more on the 7s, closer to the 7-inch scale, but fits Roadpig. I got this truck dirty, grungy. You know, that's the look I was going for, man, and it worked out quite well, man. And it's a pretty cool thing. So if you're looking for a truck for Roadpig, your G.I. Joes, Dreadnoks, big or small, this truck could definitely suit you in that. I have a video coming up going through the process of what it took for me to do this. Nothing crazy, man. Like I said, this truck is screaming, hey, customize me. It's easy to break down. I did this with spray paint and just a little bit of time and made it happen. It's cool to have that Wrecking on the front too, because everybody has the joke that he looks like Wreck-It Ralph. But very, very cool truck, man. And you know what, now that I think, I don't even mind having the WWE on the front. The way I banged the grill up and dressed it up, it just looks like something pretty cool, man, as you can see here. So basically this truck here is like a dirty, grungy Dreadnok truck. See all the oil spilt on it. It's been through some things, and it fits out well for a Roadpig. I wanted to give it to the Alley Vipers, but I don't know. I think Roadpig might keep this. I would say I do consider on doing like a purple and black one. I think that would probably fit maybe Roadpig a little bit better, but looks good to me. This crew right here is really starting to shape up, man, and really starting to become a solid little squad. As you can see them go around on the turntable, every last one of them. You look at whether they have a little flaw with them that you didn't like or whatnot, but when you just look at them just individually, all of them are great figures. To be quite honest with you, all of them have great sculpt. All of them look more closer to the original meteor than not. And I believe the one that kind of gets kind of far-fetched off is Roadpig, but still when I look at that, I'm like, yo, that's Roadpig right there, man. And these guys are great, man, and they're really starting to shape up and ship out and becoming an elite sub team within the G.I. Joe classified ranks. Like I said the other day, they're becoming more unique and than the troop builders, man, and that's cool, man. And I'm not a huge Dreadnok guy. But looking at these guys through the camera here, man, they're rock stars, and Xandar is definitely going to add to and boost up this team to being more of an elite team with inside G.I. Joe, man. They're all pretty dope. As far as the glasses on Buzzer and Ripper, man, I super glued mines on. And, you know, maybe on eBay, maybe I can find some loose ones just to buy cheap, just to have the head sculpts without the glasses also, too, because they actually have good head sculpts up under there, but you're just so used to seeing them with their glasses on. At the end of the day, this Dreadnok's crew is really starting to shape up and become a solid squad.
We sure are, Beavis.
This was a great week right here for me to see, like, hey, man, these guys are really coming together. As far as the Roadpig, I think that's a solid A1 release. I really have nothing to complain about it, not even the face sculpts, to be quite honest with you. So many options, so many things you can do with it. Plus, on top of that, a well quality put together figure, well sculpted, paint where it needs to be. Zartan, you did that on purpose to hurt me. But great action figure, the Nagahide that I picked up from Greg Archer. Once again, appreciate that. Solid figure. He is ridiculously cheap right now, and you can get him for a good price. Amazon Prime Day, I know, coming up during the holiday times, he's going to drop back down again, hopefully, and I can grab some more of him. Buzzer, Ripper, solid figures. Like I said, they had their flaws with the glasses or whatnot, gummy weapons. But as far as the action figure, the likeness of these characters, great. Torch, the best Dreadnok so far. The guys I added in from Valaverse fit right in. They fit right into this picture. You cannot deny them that. Zarana, Zartan, solid again. Zarana had her little arm issue, but as far as the way she looks and how she fits in with this Dreadnok crew, beautiful. The Ollie's WWE wrecking truck in the back. I mean, it already fits the part of the scene here. I mean, so I did the right thing with this, and it looks cool. It looks like a Dreadnok truck, or I could flip it and use it for alley vipers. But the way it's scrunched up, I think I'm gonna keep it with the Nox here. I'm really liking the way that's looking. Also, to the right here, my main man, the Ghostrider original bike here. Definitely dope. Definitely too expensive, overpriced. Hopefully during the holiday season they drop that down, knock some money off that, because that set should have really been like $175. But I wanted it, I got it in my Dreadnok crew, and it looks good with the rest of the Harleys here. But that is all I have to say. This is the Savage Land. We do this for the love and beauty of G.I. Joe subgroups. And there was a comment made, I think on my live, that the Dreadnoks is the best subgroup in G.I. Joe, and I don't know, it's looking like it, man. I'm talking about as far as the Tiger Force and Python Patrol and your Marauders and all that. I don't know, this Dreadnok crew, even though it's not what it is, they don't even have their symbols on the package anymore, but we all know what time it is, and I can almost vouch for that, man, that they are the best subgroup. But if you can, give me a like, comment, subscribe, hit me up on my Instagram at Geppetto910, and with that being said, until the next time, God bless.
Okay, Beavis, let's tear ass.